Yes.
Okay. So, Agasticia,
Yes.
would you be able to come over to Von Radio to collect your book by 10 o'clock? Can you ask
Yes.
mommy and daddy? Okay. All right. So, congratulations. I'm glad that you're ready for school and that you're all excited, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So,
I have a question. How did you get that? How did they get that answer?
oh, I didn't remember to ask her. She had to multiply 12, the number of balloons that they each blew up, by 3, the number of persons who are blowing up balloons.
So it's
12
not.
times 3, right?
Uh-huh,
36.
uh-huh.
And then 5 of the balloons popped. So then you have to subtract the 5 that popped. And so you end up with 31 balloons.
I thought you said like you have 12 balloons and then you said 5 pops. So you just take
Take away,
the
no,
5.
each of them
Yeah.
had those the 5 balloons. So that the 12 balloons. So that's how we got to that answer. All right. So we have another one. Okay. So of course she has to make items for the party. So she's baking pies for the party. Each pie, she's baking pies. Each pie takes 35 minutes to bake. But Mrs. Carson's oven is so small, she can only fit 1 pie in at a time. The party starts at 3 o'clock. What is the latest time that Mrs. Carson can start to bake? This was a little bit tough, but I know we can do it. So she's baking some pies for the party. Each pie takes 35 minutes to bake. Mrs. Carson's oven is a little bit too small though, so she can only bake 1 pie at a time. The party starts at 3 o'clock. When is the latest time for Mrs. Carson to start to bake her pies? And I think I needed to tell you how many pies she needs to prepare. Sorry, I left that out. Mrs. Carson needs to prepare 3 pies. Okay? She needs to bake 3 pies. DeAndre, I hope you're writing.
Mm-hmm.
Each pie takes 35 minutes to bake. But Mrs. Carson's oven is too small. She can only bake 1 pie at a time. She can't bake all 3. The party starts at 3 o'clock p.m. When is the latest time for Mrs. Carson to start baking?
What were the numbers right there?
She has to bake 3 pies,
Uh-huh.
but each pie takes 3 minutes to bake.
Yeah.
You know, usually 35 minutes to bake.
35 minutes. Okay.
Yes, so you have 3 pies. Each pie takes 35 minutes to bake.
Mhm.
But Mrs. Carson's oven is so small that she can only bake 1 pie at a time.
Mhm.
The party starts at 3 o'clock. When is the latest time that she can start baking to be able to be ready for 3 o'clock? Good morning.
Morning.
How are you today?
Good.
Wonderful. What is the latest time that Mrs. Carson can start baking?
12:45.
Okay, you are close, but we have to work on that one a little bit more, okay? So let me read it again and follow. You're very close. All right, so Mrs. Carson has to bake 3 pies for the party. Each pie takes 35 minutes to bake. Mrs. Carson's oven is so small that she can only fit 1 pie in at a time. The party starts at 3 o'clock. When is the latest time that Mrs. Carson can start baking? We have everybody here, even in the studio, working on this one. I know it's not difficult at all, and I know that we have a student out there who is going to be able to give us this in no time, right? It's a very, very easy question. Oh, Melissa has it, DeAndre.
I have it too.
Okay, DeAndre has it. All right, so somebody else in Radio Land has to have it. We have Mrs. Carson. How many pies does she have to bake, DeAndre?
3.
3 pies. How long does each pie take to bake?
35 minutes.
35 minutes. And what we want to know from all of you, because she can only bake 1 at a time, her party starts at 3 o'clock. is the latest time that she can start baking the pies to make sure that they're done by 3 o'clock? We have a caller on the line.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Wonderful. Do you have the answer for us?
Yes.
What?
1 o'clock.
You're getting closer. You're getting closer. You're getting closer. Okay? Try one
Okay.
more time. Listen to me again. All right.
I thought of that at first, you know.
You did, but you have to do some more math.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, I know this one would have been a little bit tough, but I didn't think it would stump us for this long. Okay. Let's go, students. We know you can do this. Focus, focus, focus. Mrs. Carson has to bake 3 pies in all. Each pie takes 35 minutes to bake. But Mrs. Carson's oven is so small that she can only fit 1 pie in at a time. The party starts at 3 o'clock. When is the latest time that Mrs. Carson can start baking? Ooh. I wonder if we'll have to take a break and come back. Okay, we're going to take a break so you can get your math done. And when we come back, we should have a caller who's ready to tell us what time Mrs. Carson has to start baking her pie. Oh, wait. Okay, we have a caller on the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Fine.
Wonderful. What time does Mrs. Carson have to, does she have to start baking?
1:15.
1:15. How did you get 1:15? What did you do?
What did you say?
What did you have to do to get 1:15?
Use the clock.
You used the clock and you counted back the 35 minutes all the way?
Yes.
Okay, that's one way to do it. Can I tell you another way to do it?
Yes.
So we can multiply the number of minutes that the cake takes to bake by 3, which is the number of cakes she has to bake. That would give us 105 minutes. 105 minutes is the same as 1 hour and 45 minutes. So if you take away 1 hour and 45 minutes from 3 o'clock, you will end up with 1:15. Okay?
Yes.
But if that's in case you don't have a clock, and in terms of using your multiplication and addition and subtraction, that is the way that you could do it. Of course, as I said, there's nothing wrong with counting back on your clock, and you are correct. And what is your name?
Adriel Freeman.
Adriel?
Yes. Freeman.
Adriel Freeman. Okay, Adriel.
Yes.
Okay, can someone get to the studio for 1 o'clock?
10 o'clock.
Yes.
So 10 o'clock? For 10 o'clock? I'm on Mrs. Carson's time. Okay.
I'll try.
Okay, thank you very much, Adriel. And you ready for school?
Yes.
What grade are you going into? What form?
3rd form.
3rd form already? Okay, well, congratulations, Adriel. Okay, have a wonderful day, okay? And a great day back to school on Monday.
Same to you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Wonderful.
You going back to school?
Yes, I'm going back to school every single time the school opens. I'm right there. Okay, we're going to take a short break. Melissa, and I think you can knock at least 1 or 2 more in just for our students to get a bit of fun.
Sugar City St. Kitts. Keep it sweet. Keep listening to Vaughn.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. And now we're past it quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's youth on the go. Youth on the go. Oh, let's start the show. Oh, youth on the go. Oh, let's start the show. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab your gears, let's gather around. An adventure is always waiting. There's storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Oh, let's start the show. Youth on the go. Let's start the show. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. to all of our radio listeners, our viewers via One Radio's Facebook Live and YouTube channels. We are up, we're with you, and we are excited. And if you can see the display of books, DeAndre's put together DeAndre's display. These are what we're giving away to all persons who are calling in to make sure you have your sturdy books, compliments, Clark's, One Stop. And we want to say thank you to Mr. Stedman Clark once again and encourage you to go on out and support Mr. Clark and his team there, down there crossing the Cotton Ground bus stop next to East Berlin's Cafe. DeAndre, we have a few more, and math is in the air. We're trying to stimulate some thinking. An aquarium opens at 10 a.m. and closes at 8 p.m. How many hours are the aquarium? For how many hours does the aquarium open in a day? An aquarium opens at 10 a.m. and closes at 8 p.m. For how many hours is the aquarium open in a day? DeAndre? DeAndre's trying to think through his answer really hard over here, Melissa. But we are waiting for callers, 469-1616, 469-1700. An aquarium opens at 10 a.m. and closes at 8 p.m. For how many hours does the aquarium open in a day? Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good.
Wonderful. Do you know how many hours the aquarium opens for each day?
10 hours.
Wonderful. 10 hours. What is your name?
Juliana Freeman.
Juliana Freeman. Congratulations, Juliana. Are you ready for school?
Yes.
Wonderful. What grade are you going to?
Grade 1.
Oh, are you ready for grade 1, Juliana?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm sure your teacher is ready for you as well, so we wish you a happy school year, okay? Happy and a great first day.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, this is the last one we're going to try to get in. Let's see if we can sneak it in. On Saturday, 351 people are admitted to the aquarium. Over the weekend, there were a total of 642 people admitted to the aquarium. Were there more people going to the aquarium on Saturday or on Sunday? Let's see. On Saturday, 351 people, 351, are admitted to the aquarium. Over the weekend, there were a total of 642 people admitted to the aquarium. Were there more people going to the aquarium on Saturday or on Sunday? That's a potentially tough one. On Saturday, 351 people were admitted to the aquarium. They were allowed in. On the weekend, over the weekend, altogether, there were 642 people admitted to the aquarium. Were there more people going to the aquarium on Saturday or on Sunday? The numbers to call, 469-1616, 469-1700. We have a caller on the line. Oh, I think we lost that caller. Okay, so let's try it again. On Saturday, there were 351 people who were admitted to the aquarium. Over the weekend, there were a total of 642 people going to the aquarium. We have a call on the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Wonderful. Were there more people at the aquarium on Saturday or on Sunday?
Saturday.
On Saturday. How many people got there on Sunday? Do you know?
993.
993 people went on Saturday?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, on Sunday?
Saturday.
On Saturday. Remember, I gave it a number for Saturday. We had 351 people on Saturday. How many people got there on the Sunday?
351.
No, that was Saturday. So how many people got there on the Sunday?
642.
That was in all. I want to know how many got there on Sunday, sorry. So we had 351 people who got to the aquarium on Saturday. We 642 in all. 351 of them were there on Saturday. Do you have any idea how many were there on Sunday? And it wasn't part of the question. It wasn't part of the question, so I'm just putting you on the spot. But you are correct. If you think about it later, you can let us know. You are correct. More people were there on Saturday. And what is your name?
Ajanique Weeks.
Ajanique, you already called, and you can only call and win a prize once. Okay, sweetie?
Okay.
Okay, but you are correct. There were more people there on the Saturday. Thank you so much for calling.
Okay.
Okay, so there were, DeAndre, how many people were there on the Sunday? Do you know? Melissa, did you figure it out? Melissa figured it out. All right. How many? Let me see if I can put Melissa on the spot. Melissa, do you know how many people were there on the Sunday?
Well, I'm assuming you subtract the 351 from the 640.
Yes. 642.
640. Oh, 642.
Yes.
Yes.
I knew that.
And we end up with 291.
And 90, yes.
So 291 people were there on this Sunday. And so we want our students to keep working and figuring these word problems out. Of course, the question really only asked which day had had more people. So the correct answer was, in fact, Saturday, because Sunday only had 291 people. We want to congratulate all those persons who won. We want to say thank you to Clark's One Stop for the contribution. I want to thank Mr. Stephen Clark. We want to thank Auntie Vanny as well for contributing to this summer's school supplies giveaway. And we wish all of the students a very productive school year once again. And please note that all students are expected to go to school on Monday, with the exception of Montessori Academy. Montessori students go to school on Tuesday. Outside of that, all students are expected to be at school on Monday. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend.
Bye-bye.